Hi guys, Tie-Dye Chris here. So I've been making these little embellishments and stuff, and my project du jour is to make some handmade valentines for some people, and who knows. But I thought it'd be fun if you guys want to just kind of hang out with me and follow along while I play with these embellishments. And I'll just show you kind of quickly. I've started on a few things. I've gathered quite a few materials and things together here. I've been working on this for a few days now, and here's some of the elements that I've already got going. One of the things I did was I took those little dollar store flowers and I decoupaged them to the romance novel pages and cut them out. I think they're kind of funny looking. They look a little like nipples to me, so but they won't look like nipples when we're done with them, okay? I promise. And I went out last week and I had a 50% off coupon that I used at AC More, 55% off, and I got the butterfly punch. So my punch collection's growing and I really dig this one. I think it's super cute. So we're using those. I have some dollar store doilies that I painted. And there's a little bit of sunlight glaring in the window right now because the sun's going down. It's the afternoon. But yeah, these are just simple doilies that I painted. Some of them came out better than others. Okay, so there's that. And then I remembered, like, I saw someone doing some crepe paper embellishments out of like party crepe paper. This stuff here, you know, that you get for the parties. And I remembered I had a whole box of it. I was like, oh cool, I got a bunch of that stuff somewhere around here. Once again, my hoarding has paid off. So I started making these little rosettes, and you just gather them all together and staple them in the middle. This is basically how you make them. There's plenty of people online already showing how to make these. I'm not going to show you how to make them. It's definitely, you know, not rocket science. You don't need instructions on that, I'm sure. But you get the picture. If you want to go, you can look at one of their videos. And then I've got some watercolor paper that I just cut out some, you know, fussy cut some little hearts out of. And so, yeah, the embellishment side of things is coming together. I've been making some little tags and things. I've got a bunch of like paper scraps and stuff left over to make tags and embellishments with. I have tons of Valentine stickers that I've procured. There's another one here that I got. And here's one. This one's got kind of, you know, the groovy holographic design in it. So, and then I also have, these were just some little shabby chic tags, and I went ahead and covered the backs of them with some fancy paper. So those are, and I apologize once again for the lighting. I think it's probably better to show you like that. This glare is going to be an issue, isn't it? Alright. Oh, what else? So here's one that I've already completed. Just a little tag on top. And here's another one that I completed where I kind of made the tag. I still have to punch a hole in it. But I've got those little flat back stickers on there. The crepe paper around that I cut out. And then I put two different pieces of paper together. This was a piece of magazine paper that just was pretty, had flowers on it. And then this is one of the pages I ripped out of the French journal and painted on the back. So those are coming along. I'm not sure exactly how I'm going to put it all together. I did buy this little stack here. This was, you know, I think I told you guys I bought that last week. It's one of those little 6x6, I guess, or yeah, 6x6 inch stacks. And this one is by Pebbles, is the name of the company. and it is the Yours Truly stack. So these were, you know, going around right now over holiday, Halloween, and not Halloween, what am I thinking? Look at that, I got Halloween on the brain. Anyways, Valentine's, yeah. And tons of cute pages and papers and things to use in there. So it doesn't necessarily match a bunch of the other stuff I have, but I figure once it all comes together, it doesn't really have to be matchy-matchy because it's Valentine's Day. Anything goes with those color pinks and stuff. Now I stamped Happy Valentine's Day on some cardstock. Now it didn't turn out perfect, as you see. I ran out of room, and so yeah, but that's me. I'm not perfect, and I don't care. If you need it to be perfect, then yeah, you probably shouldn't be expecting one from me. This one is so imperfect that like I accidentally did it upside down. So here's the Valentine on one side and you flip it over, it is upside down. But I think most of my friends won't really care anyways. So that's it for right now, and I'm gonna go ahead and switch it over to time-lapse mode. We'll get going on some of this stuff. Finished making Valentines, and so I thought I would go ahead and show you what I've got here really quickly, because I know this is probably getting long at this point, but I'm just gonna kind of pan over here. This is the entirety of the collection here. So and I'll just quickly go through one by one and kind of tell you what I did with them. All right, so I've got Valentines and tags. On the tags, I covered them on the back and on the front, as I had mentioned earlier. And this one here is just layered up, little crepe paper, stickers and stuff. And then it's attached to this card with the heart-shaped doily on it. So that's that one. So I'll just put them here as I go. And that one I think you'd seen. It says hugs. It's got a cupcake liner on it, a sticker, a piece of watercolor, watercolor heart, and a heart-shaped doily. And I like how the doily has that metallic, kind of gold metallic shift to it. I'm not sure if I'm really crazy about this one or not. I mean, I might have to go back and tweak this one. I don't know. I mean, I like the aqua, the kind of the vintagey paper, but yeah, I'm not so crazy about that one. And here's a purple one. This one, these little shiny purple cards here were just packaging that I had saved from something. I don't remember what, because I've had them for a long time. But I noticed that, you know, there wasn't anything printed on them, and I thought they looked pretty cool. So I hung on to them, and they're kind of this deep eggplant color. And I have a friend who really digs purple. Purple's her thing, her signature color. So this one's going to her. And then this one too also has a lot of that purple. I used the same packaging card there. This is leftover piece of one of those envelopes that we made the other day, one of those painted envelopes. So I saved the scraps, and lo and behold, Oh, there you go. It's in the next project. And one of the decoupaged flowers here that I trimmed down and punched out here, layered, did a little paper ribbon. And I like the paper here has kind of purple and gold stripes on it. So that one's pretty cute, I think. Now I looked for my little alphabet stamps and I couldn't find it. I don't know if you guys caught that in the time lapse, but I had like a little box of alphabet stamps somewhere. Since I couldn't find it, I just used a gel pen and wrote on this little scrap paper here, "Be mine." And I really dig how the butterflies came out. They're so cute to layer. And the way I dyed the ribbons, these white ribbons came with the little white dresses from the dollar store that I was fixing up a couple weeks ago. And so I didn't know what to do with the ribbons, but I held on to them. I'm so glad I did, because then this project came along. I'm like, oh, there we go. Now I just need to make them pink, because I thought the white was a little too bright. You know, it would have been too bright. So sure enough, got those sprays out, and it worked like a charm. They turned out really pretty, I think. They have a little bit of, you know, color variation in them. So that was fun. And here's that cupcake liner again. The dyed cupcake liners. So this all came together really cutely. And that's the back paper on that tag. And this one's blank on the back. This one, and all of these are just simple cards. I wanted to go like a traditional, like, you know, oh, I'm handing out Valentines at school, you know, kind of thing. So I just did like the single card. I didn't end up doing like a folded card or anything, almost like, you know, a postcard style. And I just thought it was kind of kitschier and cuter that way, and easier too. All my stickers that I got from the craft store, and the foam hearts I think I got from Dollar Tree, and of course the crepe paper I'd already had, and the paper was in my stash. And yeah, here's another one. This one I did that way. And this one, of course, has the haphazardly printed Happy Valentine's Day on the back. Here's another one with the cupcake liner layered on a piece of that purple that I cut out. And then I did a little glitter squidgy paint on it. The flat back hearts that I found in my stash a couple weeks ago. It's a good thing to go through your stash once in a while. I really like this one because that's it's totally recycled, you know, magazine, piece of a magazine or a mailer or something that came. And then here's on the back, there's a book page from the French book that I'm tearing up, and I saved the pages and painted them, and they have like a little metallic, see they have a little glitter paint going on in there. And then just put stickers on the back as a little surprise if you turn it over. Oh, there you go, cute little stickers. Anyways, I think it's super cute. I really like it. Here's another horizontal one. And this is on the plain pink cardstock, like the ballet pink. And I really like how the decoupage flowers laid over the romance novel books. You can see I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's a hint of color on there from the silk flower. You can tell it's not just a piece of paper, you know, so I think it gives it just a little bit more interesting look, even though I cut them down and covered up the nipple looking part in the middle. There's another one with the purple heart. And this is the one that's upside down. Alright, here's all the tags real quickly. So here's one tag, and I think I put stickers on the backs of most of the tags. I really like how that one turned out. I like the layered look of it, and I like the pink and the blue together. And this one just has a journaling spot on the back of it. Once again, here's some upcycled magazine paper page with from some of that 6x6 stack that I showed you at the beginning of the video on the back. These tags are like old. I've had them forever. these tags here, and so it was fun to kind of play with them, and I layered it, and this is a piece of paper from the 6x6 stack, just a kind of a random piece of the crepe paper. And here you can see on this one a little bit of the pink from the flower. If you see it better off camera than on. And here's a little plastic cabochon I put on there. This one I layered up the foam hearts. I really dig this one. It's got a lot of flash. And if you notice, the paper in the background is upside down. I mean, I could have fixed it because I had an extra one that I cut with the hearts upside right and the hole was in the right spot. But I said, what the hell? Because I'm quirky like that, you know? I think it's the little imperfections and things that help us to not take each other so seriously in life sometimes. It's just like, yeah, lighten up, you know? We have too much in our world that has to be perfect, and too much stress and pressure to perform and be perfect. So I do like being imperfect when I can. You know, I'm gonna just take my license to be imperfect there. And this one I didn't actually put any stickers on the back, but I might still. I mean, you know, it's just in the interest of time. It was getting late last night. So that's it. Wow. There goes that tripod again. Thank you guys for hanging out with me. Happy Valentine's Day. And some of you might end up receiving a Valentine's from me. You never know. I'm going to try to get them out in the mail today. Bye, guys.